Hello, Cooper Glover 1972 here, also known as Brian, with the 31 days of Halloween. This is day 24. Um, I think it's day 24. Yes, it's day 24. So I watched Day of the Dead and Land of the Dead. I managed to get those reviews in last night, and I would try to watch this, but I fell asleep during it, which is Diary of the Dead. I think there's one other Dead film that Romero did before he died, and I can't remember what it's called. If you know, just put it down there. Anyways, in this particular film, Romero approaches it from a Blair Witch kind of angle. He has students using cameras documenting what's happening, and they're shooting on a set this horror movie with a mummy, and they find out that they hear this news on the radio, and so they get caught up in the melee of this whole worldwide plague of zombies. And you see footage from various places. The movie starts as a news crew comes for a report on a father who shot his wife and I think it's his son, and then they wake up as zombies as the ambulance comes in and the news crew comes in. So that's how the film starts off, and then you hear all these reports. The rest of the film carries on with this college students and professor trying their best to survive this zombie apocalypse, if you will. So they go to one student's house and they find her parents dead and her brother dead, and then they find these black men who have like a their own army of. They have supplies, food and drink. They have weapons, and they give the students and the professor some food and drink. And I think they give them some weapons too. And then, so the students leave and they head towards another person's house. And on the way there, they get stopped by the National Guard, who steals all the food and drink and leaves their weapons, but leaves the weapons for the students, but takes all the rest of their stuff. So then they drive. They're driving like a Winnebago, like a van, to this other person's house. This person that's very wealthy, and you think they're safe in this house, but something happens. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to spoil it too much. Things are not quite what they seem. You think that it's safe, because the nearest place near the student's house, and the student is wealthy. His parents are wealthy. The nearest place to the student's house is a country club. So they in that sense they don't have to worry, but they don't know that there's zombies on the property until a little later in the story. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to give this film 5 stars. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 4. It's good, but not excellent. I think Land of the Dead was better. Maybe he was working on a smaller budget. I'm not sure. And he's trying to make another commentary on society. Like with Day, he was trying to make a comment on the military and scientists, and with Dawn, he was making a concept on. A commentary on consumerism. With Night of the Living Dead, he was talking about racism and war and that kind of a thing. The Vietnam War. With Land of the Dead, he's talking about the wealthy and the poor, and this he's talking about media, like social media. So I'm sure his commentaries would fill you in on he would give you a much more articulate understanding of why he does what he's trying to achieve with each of these films. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I know this review is pretty short than I usually leave them at, but I don't know. I just didn't. I don't see anything else I should say. I've got I think it's 7 more films to watch. Uh, yeah, 7 more movies to watch before I can finish this horror marathon. I have no idea if I'll be able to finish by the end of the month. I'm trying to get some traction going. So I think the next film I'll watch is Zombieland, which I think is under an hour and a half. And I guess it's a comedy. So I figured while I'm watching zombie movies, I might as well watch Zombieland. And that Romero film that's on Mubi is going to be on there for a while. So I might do a review of that a little later on, sometime in November. And I've got an appointment at the Apple Store on the 1st of November. So these horror marathon videos, probably the way you're going to see them is on my iPhone as you currently see them now. So with that, I'm going to leave you. Watch some scary movies, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.